It's June, it's Pride Month, and you know that means theme parks are going to have tons of rainbow colored food. So, of course, I'm going to go out and review it. Happy Pride Month to everyone. I am here to tell you all about the interesting things that Universal Orlando has added to their menus just for a limited time. Some of them are really interesting. I'm going to say the strangest. I've been doing food reviews for a long time, and I think this is definitely the strangest and probably most unique and maybe most creative thing I've ever seen. They have a prideful focaccia bread at Vivo Italian Kitchen. And we're going to talk more about it, but I just have to say it is, you can see. So we're going to start though with some of the sweet things because usually they have a lot of sweet desserts. Voodoo Donut has a donut. I did not try it, but I did try the rainbow, it's Taste of the Rainbow roll at Cowfish. This is fantastic. I honestly hope that they keep this as a menu item forever, as a dessert item. It is so good. They used to have a yuzu cheesecake on the menu that they just updated their menu, and the yuzu cheesecake is gone. So I'm really hoping that maybe after June, they will just maybe keep this roll as a dessert because it is so good. It is vanilla cake that is colorful for the rainbow effect of pride, pride food, obviously. And it is filled with a white chocolate ganache and fortune cookie crumble crust, cookie crust crumble stuff. It's delicious. And it is got a little bit of whipped cream on the top and a little bit of sprinkles and glitter on it. And it's beautiful. It's $10. And I think it's perfect for sharing. It's so good. The cake was really, really fresh. It's not too sweet. It's just got like a little bit of cream to go with the cake and just the crumbs, the fortune cookie crumble thing. That's fantastic. That's what used to be with the yuzu cheesecake that I used to like. So I'm hoping they keep this around. It's really, really pretty. I definitely recommend you get this, even if you just go and stop at the bar and order this cake. I totally would recommend it. But I will just really quickly add that they did update their menu. I'm mad they took off the high class hillbilly. That was my favorite. That was my go-to. That is not for this video, but I did try a new item. It's a burger that's on a donut, and it was fantastic. It reminded me a little bit of the donut burger thing that they had a couple times at HHN. They did like a Chucky one that they covered it with a bunch of overly sweet stuff. The bun was good. That was the bun I think that's on this burger. They also had done like a Jack's burger like in 2021 or whatever. Jack the Clown burger that had like a donut. It's not a super sweet donut. It's very like light, just bready kind of donut, but it's got just enough powdered sugar to give it a little sweetness. It's got bacon on it. It's just fantastic. I know this is about the pride food, but while I was there, I ordered the donut burger and I gotta recommend that. So while we're here, go to Cowfish, get the donut burger, or try something new. Complain they took off the high-class hillbilly and the yuzu cheesecake while you're there because I need more people to complain so it comes back because I loved it. But moving on. All right, so back to the pride stuff. So that was one of the sweet things. Another one of the sweet things I tried was the strawberry shortcake little dessert thing. And I can't quite remember the price. I think it was a little bit expensive because even with my annual pass discount, I feel like it was $6 and change. So it's a little pricey and it's real small, but it was delicious. Of the two desserts, I would go with the one at Cowfish, but this one was smaller and I got it at Today Cafe. You can find it also in San Fran and over at Islands of Adventure at Croissant Moon Bakery. So I tried it, and it's got a shortcake filling, or like a shortcake cookie, or cookie filling. Well, I'm losing my words. It's got like a shortcake cake in the center with a like layer of this strawberry kind of mousse type of stuff. It tasted like a melting strawberry ice cream to me. I really liked it. And then it has a coating of white chocolate around it, and it's got a little white chocolate rainbow, and it's got a little color splattered on it, because we have to have colorful desserts here, right, for Pride Month. I liked it. I just think that the cake at Cowfish was so over the top delicious that this strawberry shortcake thing it's forgettable to me. It's just the rainbow thing I keep thinking about. The rainbow roll, the taste of the rainbow roll cake. I don't know. I'm not reading a script. I should be reading a script, but I'm boring when I read a script. Anyway, so go to Cowfish if you're looking for a sweet pride thing. Also, while you're in City Walk, there's the Red Coconut Club. It's doing the Love is Universal nights on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays starting at 6 p.m. So they have some special drinks there. I stopped in and I tried the Love is Loopy, which I think was $16.25, and then the Tranquility at Sea, which was $17. That one you can also find over at Margaritaville, over at Jimmy Buffett's. The plane is back, so go there. They both have the same. The blue drink is the same between the two. The Love is Loopy, though, is the one I would highly recommend from Red Coconut. I didn't try the Gleaming Glory. My friend tried it and said, you won't like it. It's not your thing. So I don't know what that means, but it might be your thing, but it's not mine, apparently. So I would definitely get the Love is Loopy. And they did do some decorating for, being, love, I think it's Love is Universal nights. They did some decorating in Red Coconut Club. It's not super over the top. It's not anything like the holiday ones, but you got to keep in mind that it's only a few nights out of June. Like, it's not every night. It's just like Thursday, Friday, Saturday for like 3, maybe 4 weekends. So I think it's nice that they did put a lot of like neon signs and things around, and that they're even doing this. So I think it's nice that they're doing it. I know a couple people were kind of saying, oh, they didn't really decorate much, but for such a short time, I think that they at least did put some decorations in. So I really think it's nice. And that is, I do believe it's 21 and over only, because they were not letting kids in. Some people I knew were there, and so they were not allowed to bring the kids in. So just know that I believe it's 21 and over. They were checking IDs at the door and putting wristbands on. So just keep that in mind. And that does open at 6 p.m. And I think, is this maybe the last Pride thing that I tried, and the one that will probably haunt me for no reason other than I really don't go to Vivo Italian Kitchen. Vivo, if you're not familiar, is located right next to Cowfish, but I think it's kind of set off like between the stairs and Cowfish, and it's kind of set back in such a way that people just kind of walk by, because so many people messaged me and said, where is this? I don't even know where it is. And I know you walk by it every single time you go to Universal. I walk by it every time I go to Universal, and I forget it's there. And I've been there, but it's been years since I've been there. Not that you need my life story. Back to the food. So I hadn't been there in a long time, so I was kind of excited. I did try a lot of other stuff while I was there, and I loved, everything was really, really good, which explains why it survives without anyone knowing it's there. Just like Bob Marley, no one knows that's there, and that survives. I hope I didn't jinx anything. But anyway, back to Vivo. I'm just easily distracted. I did write down, okay, I lied. Universal's blog that no one reads did write down what most of what was on the prideful focaccia. So I can now tell you what was on it, or at least some of the colors, because they don't even have all of the colors listed. And I also don't believe that they really know what's on it, because one of these things does not sound right from what I ate versus what it says. And I understand that it's just a human, so people make mistakes and things change. And I also would like to point out that the Universal blog called the Jaws Sipper a popcorn bucket. That is why I have trust issues, because they said, oh, look at this really awesome popcorn bucket. It's a sipper. But anyway, so that's why I had some trust issues with what they said. But let me tell you, I'm giving them credit for writing this. I'm going to tell you what they said is in it. They say the red is a tomato onion jam. I don't believe that's a tomato onion jam. I think it's just like a tomato marinara sauce, but it's supposed to be or they think the person that wrote this, or whoever gave them the information, thinks it is a tomato onion jam for red. A saffron Alfredo for yellow. We just forgot about orange. Nobody knows what orange is. Basil pesto for green. Whipped beet goat cheese for purple. And olive tapenade for dark blue. I believe all of them. There's no orange listed, so I don't even know what this was. Oh, someone needs credit for this, because this isn't a dessert. Sorry, this dish is so weird. None of these things really go together, nor do you want them to. And so you kind of have to eat it like each piece. Like you gotta like bite just a little bit and to not mix the flavors, because there's no way you want to bite that whole piece of. Do you guys remember? I'm old. Do you remember the colorful Heinz ketchup, like the purples and all those, or that era of colorful condiments where like everything was like bright colored, like that is what this thing gives me vibes of, is like you went back to the 90s and we just got like every ketchup that was different colors and we just squirted them to make a fun looking bread that wasn't any good. The bread is good. The focaccia bread was nice. But the Happy Pride, it really says Happy Pride. It does not say good. It doesn't say good. But I give them credit. I really have nothing positive to say about this, but I did love everything else I ate at Vivo. And now I am determined to go back, perhaps next week, because it was so good. So the prideful focaccia for $10 is not... It's just not a thing I would ever hope to see again, but it is something I will never forget. There are moments in my food blogging career that I will never forget. Prideful focaccia is one. A one-eared Yoda is the other. The double purple Skittles. Okay. Anyway, so this has been a journey. I hope this was more interesting than just a simple food review eating in front of the camera. Just my random rambling self. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon. That would help. If you join the Patreon, I would really appreciate it, because that helps fund videos like Prideful Focaccia. But get the rainbow, taste of the rainbow at Cowfish, because I will be back to get that at least 2 more times before the month is over. So subscribe to the channel. It's starting to rain outside. I'm getting out of here. I will see you guys next time.